The industry perspective is a space for those in the industry to speak freely about their experiences without fear of retaliation or a negative review. The views and opinions shared here are solely that of the individual and do not reflect the establishments in which they work. With that said, if you feel offended by these jokes, fuck it. We weren't expecting to get tipped by you anyway. Yeah, you're good.
You hear me?
Yeah?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, cool.
You said you were down to hold the mic. All right, guys. Cheers.
Right, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh no, Rob, don't move. I got you.
This shit's gonna be on
There's
him.
a round of good shots right over here.
I mean, that's kind of what I sold you. I was like, we're gonna be on him this.
I'm sure ketchup would be used on
This
this one.
is Sailor Jerry?
No, yes, that was Sailor Jerry.
What was the one that we
I
had?
could taste it.
Ah,
What was the one that we had? What was the whiskey?
that one's over there behind you.
Or turkey.
Yeah, those are for you
shit.
guys.
Oh, God damn it, dude.
I don't know, man. Yep, there you go.
Don't fucking
Thanks.
drink.
I have work at
I'll put
8.
yours here.
You don't go into that goddamn job at 8 every fucking drunk every time.
That's not the point. The point is not to get too drunk.
That is absolutely the point.
No, but you also just push that limit every night you work anyway.
It's not a limit when your limit is always...
Unreachable?
When the bar is
does not
low,
exist.
when the bar is high, no one ever sets a
See
limit.
what I told you about how he rambles about shit that I don't even fucking understand what he's saying? That's what he does. I don't understand.
Well, if there's one thing about Anando can always ramble.
Oh boy, is that true?
This one rambles.
Is that fucking true?
How y'all doing, guys?
Hello.
Yeah, yeah,
We're back.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Where's the monster voice and the
I can see already. This is gonna be fun.
Put the bag over Nando's head so he doesn't
Which
get
one?
Well, I mean, this one, obviously.
I'm pretty sure there are people who want someone to put a bag
Con.
over my head. I'm absolutely sure of that.
They wear hoods over their heads.
Wow. Picking up where we left off last week. Yes, sir.
Ring that
Yeah.
bell, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on bell duty. I like that shit.
All right, what's the bell for? You gotta explain that.
Whenever you get a good joke in.
Something like that.
All
That's
right, so it's a competition. Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah, it can be a
Gotta
competition.
get all the jokes in.
He's gonna get
Absolutely.
Don't worry about that bell, Doug.
I feel like I'm watching, like,
That bell's not gonna be used on
unrated
you
version of
all
Dirty
fucking podcast. You don't have to worry a damn. That bell right there. He's not rated. That's probably the only one you get.
This is like unrated though.
Is it? Savor the flavor.
Let's just
Flavor are we savoring?
The flavor of his fucking.
Hey, you want me to show them your goddamn comedy YouTube videos? They're the cringiest shit in the
Oh
world.
god, I gotta see this.
fuck.
Yeah.
Is that he thinks he's like, but I don't want to use the word woke. I don't want to use that shit. I was back in the day when I was doing fucking comedy, like, yeah, you gotta be edgy.
Microphone.
Gotta be edgy on it.
Doesn't make it not.
Why don't fucking show him? Fucking show him.
Even in that day,
Fucking
I can go back into my brain in 2010 and still watch that and be like, this is dumb as hell.
Fuck you. You fucking no fucking bullshit. You fucking said worse shit than I did in my fucking comedy.
This is like
I don't know what the
Do
fuck.
the intro, man. Do the intro, please.
welcome everyone to another episode.
Oh,
of
wait, we didn't start?
Oh shit, we haven't done the
We're
intro.
just watching y'all go.
Yeah, this is what you
This is
signed up
brought
for.
to you by moist towelettes. Towelettes that are moist as fuck.
Wait, okay.
You signed up for this.
All right.
No, you said it.
I'm talking to you. I'm
Welcome
talking
to
to
another episode.
Oh,
of the
Fernando.
podcast.
All right,
But see, there's two Fernandos
I
now.
don't even know the intro. Did I?
No, you're Fernando 1, I'm Fernando 2.
I'm sorry, were you
Yeah.
speaking?
Yeah,
I was. I
Oh,
was
she
trying
was.
to.
Okay.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
I was
I'm
trying
You wanna go?
I'm sure someone heard it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to another episode of the podcast where we pull back the curtain and give you some insight on what goes on behind the scenes behind your favorite bar and restaurant. Let's call that the industry perspective.
You just give them the ASMR
I
style?
did, because at least they might be able to hear me.
Oh man, what's up, motherfuckers?
Hello.
And we're back.
This was like watching like two old men sitting on the porch.
Literally, I was thinking about the Muppets. The two old men.
Was it Wallace and Gromit?
Yeah.
Was it Wallace? Is they called Wallace? Look it up.
No, it's like
Emma,
no, it's like those Muppets.
can you Google it?
Yeah, Bert.
Wallace and
No,
Gromit.
Not
Muppets.
those.
The
older
old Muppets.
Oh,
They always talk shit about the
The
Muppets.
ones that are always on the like the mezzanine.
Yeah, they're on the mezzanine.
This shit sucks. This fucking sucks.
Exactly. That's who we are.
They're at the Muppets.
Embrace it.
They're at the Muppets
We're the old
4D show that
Muppets.
they have in Disney. Those guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the ones that
One
just
of the best jokes I heard was on a Monday Night Raw episode. That's wrestling. And they had the Muppets on there, and then
It said we weren't going to talk about wrestling on this.
we're not
He said
going.
Monday Night Raw. I was saving the joke.
And then they go.
Oh, I was in my mind.
And then the best joke was like, "Now I know why they call it Raw, cause it's not well done." I'm like, "That's fucking. Shut up. All right."
See, this is why I told it. This is why he was a failed comedian. He makes
Jesus
terrible jokes.
That wasn't even my joke. That was a fucking Muppets joke.
Okay, then why are you telling other people's jokes?
What do you?
I mean, he did give him credit for
I
it.
gave them credit.
Yeah.
I said this.
Okay,
is
then do
fucking-
one of your own jokes.
I don't want to be in this podcast.
I'm sorry. I
Want to introduce our
We're just
guest?
gonna-
I'm trying.
So if you come to our bar, this is what you'll get.
Yeah.
A nice
Drinks in the show.
yeah. We'll sit here and banter, and I'll tell him he's old, and then he'll tell me that I'm not much younger than him, and then we'll have like a whole ass conversation about how neither of us are old.
Boring description I've ever heard in my life.
Well,
He tells you he's old.
So you guys work in the service industry.
we forgot there's topics.
Yeah. So joining us today is Moses and Fernando.
Yes.
They work at an undisclosed location because
It's
we don't.
very corporate.
Yeah.
It's very corporate.
We don't name
Like I
names
found
here.
out if somebody gets caught disparaging the company,
Yeah.
they will be fired.
Yeah.
So we're gonna,
Yeah. That's why we don't
it's
name
already happened
names.
twice.
Yeah.
From who?
So. We can't
Whoa.
discuss it right now.
You can't
I'm
say it
telling
on
you.
camera.
Yeah. You don't
Don't
name
worry.
drop.
All right,
I forgot
move
the
past
camera.
that part. Move
Yeah.
past
Yeah. Exactly.
that.
We have a
I mean,
disclaimer
we
and
were
everything.
trying to disparage the company.
Yeah, so with that said, what do you guys hate about your job? Tell us more.
That guy.
Working together seems to be
Yeah.
high on that list.
Hey, bums. Not like bums, like I call them bums because they don't do
You can't
shit.
say that. It's not politically right.
Fuck you. I'm a fucking old. I'm sorry. People that don't do their jobs.
Oh, I thought you were talking about actual homeless people.
Actual homeless people. I love them. No, I hate people that don't do their fucking job.
Your
Yeah.
coworkers.
Co-work.
Well, people in general.
Oh, they said
Not just coworkers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're at
People
work
that
and you're
just,
not
people
doing
that
your job.
just, yeah, people that just like just go in and just do the bare minimum or always call out or always do that kind of shit. I'm like, yo, why are you doing
Yeah,
Why are you
you know,
here?
you kind
this?
of.
And you're going because you're sick. What?
No, not because they're sick, because
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't. They're sick of their job. That's fair.
I don't need that
We
in
grew
my
up in
life.
a different era.
Wait, we're not that much.
The 1940s?
Yeah, what are you talking about? This is like the Wonder Years. Like, what are you talking about? This is a different era. You survived World War II, my guy?
I mean, I guess I did. I'm still alive, so.
I mean, I guess in a way we all.
I mean, if you want to get technical,
Sure.
technically.
I mean, we weren't in existence at that point, but we still survived it.
You're
did
like a
survive
Gary
it.
Vaynerchuk right there.
What the fuck is that?
That's you don't know Gary
Maybe you were
Vaynerchuk?
from a different era. Maybe, I don't know who.
Yeah.
He's like, hey,
fuck
just
that
the
is.
fact that you're born today means you survived World War II.
There.
That is a very obscure
That's,
quote.
that's what I said, but
That's
I
what he
don't know
does.
who Gary
He's like, you
Vaynerchuk is.
understand how lucky you are to be alive?
Wow.
Because you fucking survived today, you survived Hiroshima. I'm like, what does that mean?
Fernando is actually 65 years old.
Yeah, I look good for it, too.
All right, dude. I don't know who
Yeah.
Gary Vanderpump Rules is. But...
Gary Vaynerchuk, you fucking idiot. I told you this.
When?
You got wet brain or some shit?
No, I just don't listen to you.
I I don't even feel like we're on our show anymore.
No.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's great. I love it.
I tried to warn you what was going to happen.
Why are we recording a show?
We were doing something. I don't remember
Doing
what.
something.
How are you guys?
Fantastic.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
How are your weekends?
Not so fantastic.
Yeah,
All
dude,
right.
that fucking Pershing Square festival shit is killing us.
Yeah,
What
between
happened?
that,
Was it
and,
the Pershing
between
Square
that and the
Festival?
heat.
What was
Yeah,
that?
and the heat, the Pershing Square right here is having like free festivals, concerts, and they're having
All summer.
like
Yeah.
big names, a little bit older big names, but still
Okay,
big
well,
names.
not-
name one.
Just this last weekend, I think they had
I don't
Ying Yang
always get to do
Twins.
the old jokes,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Ying Yang Twins.
Hey,
Ying Yang Twins. They
What?
had Chingy.
Chingy right there?
They had
No, it was over
Everything
there.
from 2000.
Why did I not know about this?
I like that.
You get two
I
for
like
that one.
that. I like that.
Yeah, I mean,
I wore my Jinko jeans and went out there and meet.
yeah, they're having them every weekend, but that's the thing. They're having them on the weekend, so we don't work in service industry. We don't get to attend them,
Yeah.
and we don't get none of the benefits because
Well, are they
everybody's
during
there.
the day or at night?
During the day.
Day and
See, I
night.
could've
They do
gone-
both.
Yeah,
They do
but
both day
it's
and
like
night.
during like a crossover point where a lot of our shifts start,
Right.
so
Yeah,
we don't
for
even
sure.
really get to go
Yeah,
and
I gotta-
enjoy it. You know?
Well, living downtown now, like I feel like I just like walk over there and be like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you
absolutely.
can go check it
go
out.
Absolutely.
check out Ying Yang Twins, be like,
The day.
69, damn with my.
I don't think I can handle the yin yang
Yeah,
twins
oh.
while the sun is out.
Why
It would
don't
be a
It
lot
needs
of
to be dark.
alcohol.
I think Ray J was there too.
I wouldn't be
Ray
surprised.
J.
Okay,
Yeah,
Ray
I
J.
think-
He was there first.
Yeah, so that is.
Was
I give
there
you a silent
first.
ding.
I'll give you that.
I was there first.
He was there first. But yeah, that Pershing Square shit, and it's going on until what is it, mid-August?
Mid-August, yeah.
So I think until mid-August we're gonna be hurt.
Oh yeah, we're fucked.
That's crazy.
We're hurting.
Yeah, we're
and it sucks because the weather's
I've heard
nice
nothing
now.
about this.
Wait, so
Really?
you feel like they're pulling people away from
Oh,
they
absolutely.
absolutely
Because
are.
when I go to work,
Okay.
both day and nighttime shifts,
Yeah.
there's lines. There's lines around the block to get in. So people are waiting to go in, especially when there's names that people know, like big names from back in the day, like 05 and shit like that. People
Yeah.
are waiting to go in.
Is it
Like,
like, is it,
our ages and even older because
is it
they
like a
have.
building or is it
No,
like
Pershing Square.
Pershing Square.
Literally.
Oh, yeah,
Pershing
yeah,
Square.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
outside,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
outside park
Well,
area.
you said go in, so I was just like,
So you
Because it's
go-
gated. They have it gated off.
So you
they
guys.
kick all of the homeless people out,
Oh,
put up
yeah,
a
I
gate,
heard about
and then let everyone in for free.
And the thing is, yeah,
Which
it's
kind of makes the homeless
free.
people be like, "Well, I was already there
I
for
was
free.
already
Why
there
are you
for
kicking
free."
me out?"
Yeah, it's free, so you can go in there pre-game or sneak your stuff in, not pay anything to get in, and not
Yeah.
pay for shit there. So people are like, "Fuck yeah!" I don't blame them for it. I do
Yeah.
the same shit too,
For sure.
as opposed to going to a place like mine where we may have a cover fee depending on the event or whatever.
So
So I don't blame them.
affecting.
It's definitely affecting. It's definitely
Absolutely.
affecting my place for sure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because I've had people come in because I work Sundays, and I have people that come in and they'll have just one drink because they're on their way to go to that.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
they didn't want to get off at Pershing Squares. They get off at 7th, and then they go into my place and then walk over. And then they're like, "Oh, we'll be back. You know, we'll come back later on." And nah, you're going home.
Fucking liar.
Absolutely, yeah, you're absolutely going home. Stop lying to me. You ain't never gonna change.
You're
yeah.
walking line.
Yeah,
That and the heat. The heat has been
The heat,
critical.
fucking, our fucking AC has been fucking shit.
Ours broke, and
Really?
yesterday our fridge is broke. So then we had to take all of like the garnishes and like juices and sodas and had to like just distribute them in the well ice. It was
Ooh.
it was very like it was annoying as fuck.
But I mean, at least it's finally warm because it took what forever for
Bro,
it to
we
finally
are
break
beyond
80s.
warm, bro.
Yeah.
This shit is like
They said, yeah, they said it was
I'm
like
sorry,
the
I'm not from
hottest it's
Chicago.
been in like
No, 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 no.
100,000 years.
our AC's
Shit
been
like
broke
that.
for fucking like 2 weeks already.
The weather
And it's
here
like,
to me is perfect. I lived in Chicago where the humidity is a little bit high. I lived in Arizona where it's extreme heat. This heat,
This is like a Phoenix
No.
spring.
this is like a Phoenix
And
I
spring.
I
grew up
don't
in
like
Texas. Like
I'm not
I
a
fucking-
Texas.
I fucking like.
This weather's perfect. I like it. Yeah, like even right now it's like 90 degrees
No,
with the
but
sun
you,
out.
like when you get used to a certain thing,
right,
like,
yeah.
it's like coming straight from Texas. Everything felt, oh my god, this feels so good.
Yeah.
But after living here for a while, I'm just like, I'm used
yeah,
to this
Right.
temperature.
Yeah, how long you been here?
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, no, like I was my first summer here, I was like, oh my god, it feels so great.
Yeah.
I'm used to fucking Texas where it's like 103 for an entire month.
Yeah.
Right.
And like so I come here, I'm like, oh, okay, it's not bad. But like now after acclimating myself to this weather, I'm like, 80 degrees fucking feels like torture to me. No.
Well, I've been here for like about 10 years, and I can say these summers have gotten increasingly more humid and more unbearable. And it's not like
It's almost like our planet is changing.
No, that's
one would
crazy.
say that we're moving from global
Ring
warming
the bell.
to
God
global
damn it.
boiling.
Silent bell.
No, that's what the UK said. It's like an official
That's what
term.
the UK.
Where are you from?
No, I'm not from the UK. No,
No.
He wouldn't be on
Where
this
you
show.
from? Where you from?
I'm from the DC, Maryland area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so what did they say in
Oh,
UK?
the UK said that we've moved over from global warming to global boiling.
Oh, I heard about that.
Oh, so we're in a little hot pot.
Well, that's what
little
UK
fucking-
said.
Are we the lobsters?
So I don't-
Yeah, we're the crawdads and
That's
the
what they
fucking the fucking
we are the crawdads.
fucking
Hey guys, no one gives a fuck that aliens were that they admitted there's
Oh no,
aliens.
dude, I do not give a
Hold
shit at
on.
all.
We are
Wait,
so
what does this have to do with the
fucking-
service industry?
Sorry,
Are
guys.
aliens
It
going to be
doesn't
serving
matter.
out?
Well, if we have to card them, we need to know how old they are.
Yeah.
That's true.
Exactly.
Is
Where
it
is it?
human
I
years?
need
Is it
a
dog years? Like,
government
what is it?
ID. No, actually, no. To be fair, if like an alien walked in, I'd be like,
Well, if they have,
I mean,
if
I
they
don't-
have- if
I
the
don't know
aliens have
that-
crow's feet in their eyes, then they're fucking alright, maybe.
nah.
They've
If
seen
an
some
alien
shit.
walks in, I know that they're not part of the what's the California alcohol commission, like where they govern all that shit.
Oh yeah, they're not narcs.
Oh, ABC.
It's
ABC?
I don't know. I've lived in different states, and so I have so many acronyms in my
Oh
head.
no, trust me. Like
Yeah.
like in Texas, it's TABC. So
Yeah, like in,
it's like
in
if an
Washington,
alien
it was
walks in,
LCB.
I'm assuming it's not a sting, and they're not trying to trick me into like serving them.
Ah,
So like it's like if you're not trying to sting me, I don't give a shit.
yeah.
I mean, unless you're like 4 and you're walking up and trying to
here's
buy a
the
beer,
thing.
but
Remember that movie Starman?
No.
No.
both of you is old as fuck, dude. Like,
That's not old!
It
It's
is.
a fucking alien
assuming
that
that
was
Let's go over
baby
there. Like, I think
that
Starman's
grew into a man. Do you fucking ID him like yo, you're 2 weeks
Okay,
old
what year
and you're an
did this come out
adult?
then?
Can I
feel
also
like
say,
my
like,
uncle was
as
telling me
a-
about a movie
as
he saw once at a
title,
barbecue.
Starman sounds like the most uncreative movie title.
also the most 80s movie.
Yeah, it sounds like is it?
Sounds very 80s.
Yeah, I mean it's a
Was it-
but
was
that's
Matthew-
like but look, RoboCop would have been a fucking
Huh?
RoboCop is a bad name, but you sell it.
Well, any cop is a bad name.
Boom! There you go. I love RoboCop's title. It was like half man, half machine, all cop.
That sounds terrible.
What do you guys think RoboCop is like when he bartends?
Huh?
Honestly,
I appreciate you trying.
I'm trying.
Because he had a bartend because eventually
Trying to-
he had to retire from the force because
Because of that one
eventually
thing.
you have to retire from the force.
you thinking
So
about
then, but then he retires from the force and he loses his pension or whatever they
But I
get.
mean, I
and
feel
then,
like
and
bartending?
then he becomes a bartender because that's all he has because
you can't shake a drink.
what's the most money you can make without a goddamn degree?
Why are you
or
fucking
anything?
making it
Wait,
so
what do you-
complicated? He can't shake a
Because
drink
that's how I
and he
think.
moves like this.
Bert and Ernie.
There's no way you could fucking shake a drink doing that shit.
I mean, you can. You just set your arm to shake.
The man was
Like,
built to
Set
be
your arm
hot.
to shake.
Yeah, you're just
Set
like,
your
it's
arm
like,
to shake.
and it's like,
Wait, what do you think? What do you think RoboCop likes to drink after a shift or when he's bartending? A shot.
I'm not
As long as you make yourself laugh.
You can't make your own bell.
As long as you make yourself
You
laugh.
know what? We're gonna make a rule. You can't ring your own fucking bell.
Yeah, somebody else
You
is ringing
cannot.
it.
You cannot.
Can we unring that bell, sir? Unring that bell.
We unring.
Toss that shit. Toss that shit.
What? Who's to say that I could just fucking make a quip and go, yeah.
Well,
So fucking laugh.
can we all get bells now? Because I want to.
Yeah, can we all get bells?
Yeah.
I be dinging every time.
Then
You
you
gotta
come
earn
in
the
the voice,
ding.
basically.
You gotta earn the ding.
We got to vote on every
It
joke.
was so cute.
I'm not
It's just
apologizing.
like, what do you think? I can't wait.
I was waiting for my chance. I was waiting for my chance to say that.
No, but I mean,
Longer.
Come in
here's the
with
thing.
the
Okay, I have a real thing to say. I do feel
It
like
was so adorable.
how like
It was
he
so
scans a situation and is like, you know, threat or friend. That's how we're at a fucking bar. It's just
Oh,
like
absolutely.
asshole. Maybe friendly,
Oh, yeah.
and I can
Oh, yeah.
actually get you a
100%.
drink. This person's gonna make me talk to you for at least 30 minutes before you even give me your drink order. And yeah, once you work the industry for a couple years,
Wants a drink from the 1920s.
yeah, yeah.
Or I got one actually to build off of that, but also get us back on topic a little bit because I remember what you two really wanted to discuss. When you are scanning the crowd and you're looking through and you start recognizing faces and you think like, oh, this one's a regular, but they don't tip. Or this one's a regular, but they always ask for extra shit. This one's a regular, but they won't leave me alone. This one's a regular, but they are always trying to fucking hit on me. Like all of those different things that go through your mind. I wonder how that database would look for RoboCop. And then we can move off of RoboCop on that.
I wish I had that shit. Prime directives.
I'm
Prime
direct.
directives.
No.
Do you guys?
Prime directives.
check ID.
No tip. Wait. First of all, what is the prime directive of a robo bartender? Directive number one is like no tip, like fucking no service, like you know what I
Oh,
mean?
man.
Like
I had that happen to me last night. Someone came in and they didn't order from me. They ordered from the other bartender, and they didn't tip at all. And so I saw the checkbook and saw like that they didn't tip, and they were just sitting there and they're like, "Can I get another drink?" And I was like, "I mean, you can, but I don't want to make it."
Go ask the other
You've already
bartender.
let me know I'm not gonna make anything off of
That's
you.
how I am. Like I'm like if like I see somebody doesn't tip, I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna fucking even acknowledge you
Yeah.
for the fucking
have you
entire
done
group.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you
slow down, but you still give them a drink.
Oh no, I
you're
ignored
still
them
gonna-
until
you're
somebody
still
else
You have
fucking
to
take it.
flag me the fuck.
No, I do not. Yeah, no, I will fucking go out of my way. It's like I will only serve them if they're just like I'm like.
Just a loud.
Yeah.
Just a
got
loud
no side
person
work.
that you
I don't even
There's
have
nowhere
anything
to
to
hide.
clean.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's
no
like,
side
alright,
work to
fine.
Clean every part of the bar.
It's like I literally have nothing to do right now. I guess I'll
And
fucking
they're
goddamn.
sitting there flagging you down, and they're like, "Homie, why didn't you get the fucking hit?"
But Rob, you work at a place where it kind of forces you to be robotic. Because it's a little bit more upscale.
Yeah, it's a little more upscale. They don't
You
want
don't-
us to have that much creativity with our
Or
drinks.
personality.
Well, they do want personality.
Personality?
They want us to like be schmoozy with the guests, no matter what the guests like
But
energy.
you can't be like, hey, what the fuck do you want?
Oh no! I can't. I'm not supposed to be like snappy.
Well, I can't do that
Nobody's
either.
not supposed to be.
I mean, I can't say what the fuck you
But
want.
like, even
I
if you,
am-
but
I
if
am,
you
uh,
have a regular that you know like that, you could talk to them like that. You still
Yeah,
couldn't do
like
it.
I can do a little bit, but like I think my
Oh man, how the fuck are you?
oh
Yeah, bro,
yeah,
that's
nah,
different.
Like, not yeah. If
you
it's
couldn't
like,
do that.
really
Another
cool with them,
relationship.
I guess I should have
Okay.
explained a little bit more.
my snappiness comes more in like my tone and my look. Like yesterday, I think somebody was giving me mad broke language. Like just like someone's just like saying
Yeah,
all the things that
that's
indicates they're broke, which I'm fine with. Like by all means, I want to serve everybody, but it just like starts off with like, you gotta serve Long Island's. Yes. Yep. That's where you start. Let's start there. Then it's just like, how much are Long Island's? Dude, off the top of my head, I don't keep Long Island. I don't keep prices. I was like, I mean, I could look it up or ring it up and just to see. And he's like, yeah, do that. I'm like, okay. Mind you, I'm a person that's on main production, so I just turn around and try to help you real quick so I can get back. But now let me stop, bring this up.
Now we're
It's
invested here.
1921. He's like, oh, okay. Can I get a black discount?
Was he black?
Well,
Yes,
you're not
he was
black.
Yes, he was black. Yeah. Let me.
I had a flashback on that. I was like,
Reverse. He was black, and he saw I was black,
Yeah.
and so he was just kind of like 1921. Can I get the black discount? And I look at him like, no.
this is America. There is no black
Like, what
discount.
do you mean?
Yeah, that's
I'll give
right.
you that one.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
I know we said no ringing the bell.
No ringing on that.
You got someone else who got it.
No, that was
Just
good,
like,
but that was good. That was
I
good.
mean, it was good, but he should have rang the goddamn bell.
All right, let's put it over here.
No, put it over here.
You know what? Let's give it to Emma. Let's give it to Emma. If she thinks that the joke is good,
There you go.
the bell would
Emma's now the
ring.
judge.
Hey guys,
Absolutely.
there's a person here named Emma.
Yeah.
This is our producer, Emma.
Yeah, and then like I was just like, it is my tone and my look at him. I was like, no, and he's like, oh, all right then.
Damn.
I was like, do you want the drink or no? He's like, let me think about it. I was like,
What the fuck are
after
you
all
doing?
that, after all that,
You
that
can
shit
leave
personal.
and think about it on the ride home.
yeah, I was like, and he just sat there. I don't know what he ended up getting, but I was not talking to him. It was that situation. After that interaction, we are not
Long
talking
Island.
for the rest of that. Like, I didn't.
So, like, I've been trying to tell all the other bartenders that I work with them, like, all right, do not make fucking any of the, like, if anyone comes in asking for a fucking AMF or a fucking Long Island or, like, any of that shit, don't fucking make it. Just say we don't fucking make it. Like, but this fucker cannot fucking say no to anyone.
I'll make it. I'll make it.
No, don't fucking make it.
I won't make AMFs.
You don't need to make anything fucking stupid.
How is that stupid? It's simple. Long
It's
Island.
stupid.
It's a
Because
college
you know,
fucking
because you
drink.
know that fucking person isn't gonna tip well. Anybody
That is true.
anybody
That is true.
that's
Hey,
ordering that
how about this? How about
Preach.
what are the fucking cocktails that you know
Strawberry lemon drop.
immediately?
Strawberry lemon drop.
Boom. And you know that they're not gonna fucking tip.
Strawberry
Yeah.
lemon drop.
Exactly.
Boom.
Anything like that.
Long Island's. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
AMF.
That's what I'm saying. Just
Yeah,
fucking
my
drop
place-
it.
Don't make them.
No.
Make them.
Why? What's the point?
Because I'm in the service industry, dick.
That is cool. There you go. I like that one.
Whoa!
Wait, I think you might be in frame if you lean forward.
Ah, that's fine.
Okay.
She's ringing the bell. At least we can see it. Hey,
She's probably blocking you
stop
out.
silencing women.
I'm just saying she's probably blocking you out.
Jeez.
Oh, there you go.
I saw Barbie. I'm not silencing women. I'm here to hear their
No, you
voice.
saw Ken.
I saw
Oh my
Barbie.
God.
Ken was just there. I saw Barbie.
He walked out. He's like, I am Knuff.
It was a great movie,
Service
by the way.
industry
It was
does
a good
not
movie.
mean that you have to do everything for
No, you
everyone.
have this attitude that thinking that like service industry,
That
that
part.
you're supposed to give
I do
them
have a chair for you.
whatever they want.
No, no.
I work at the dive bar so I could say fucking fuck you. No.
We
If
basically
we work at a corporate place where
yeah,
we
but
say,
we
hey,
get
we
full
gotta give
fucking,
a-
we get full nobody gives a shit.
I'm
what
giving
we
this
do.
attitude. I work at a dive bar. I can do that shit.
Emma, do we get fucking like? Do
I
they
trained a man.
No one's gonna be able to
I
hear her.
trained him the wrong way. If you're working at a corporate place, you're supposed to give them whatever they need.
I've worked for that fucking corporate place for 10 years. I know what I can get away
I
with.
work for 2 and I'm better at you at it.
What?
Hell! Boom!
She said that was a joke. Oh, so you were saying a joke.
Oh
Hey,
my
you didn't get
god.
Why is this being taped? I don't like it.
Do you want the bag on
You
your
signed up
Does
for
anybody? Does
I
anybody?
didn't sign up this fucker did.
I mean, well, you latched on, so they would have got a mask for him, so he can
Let's talk about something else.
give him a monster voice. What do you want? What do you want to talk about then? Okay, so
Wait,
the thing I did want to talk about
What do you want to talk about?
was regulars and like how much, like, what do you expect, like, from them?
What's
Like,
the
there's like,
limitations or what is like the
like it's
acceptable?
like because like there's regulars that will be like they'll come in, they'll fucking tip bad shit.
Yeah.
But then there's regulars that will just come in and won't tip well. And there's regulars that will come in and just like tip the normal,
Good question.
20.
Good question.
It's like, I don't know, like at what points, like, 'cause there's some regulars that come into my place where I'm like, oh my god,
Here you go.
don't fucking,
Shit.
don't fucking,
God damn.
like they try to hold conversations, but then they'll just fucking
Conversationally hostage.
like they'll just but they'll like
Hold
they'll
it
do that all the
hostage.
time, but they're like it's like they don't tip well enough for me to fucking engage in that shit.
right.
It's like if you're fucking tipping crazy, all right, yeah, I'll fucking talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like
Time is money.
it's like you come in here every day and tip bare minimum. Like I'm
gonna go find shit
yeah,
to do.
leave me alone.
Well, I
dude.
mean, the
Like,
thing is, though, what do you define as bare minimum? If they're tipping well, like what it is that you're supposed to be tipping, I mean, like, that's fine. Like I understand. Because the thing is, like,
I'm not gonna fucking sit there.
you gotta learn, like I don't know, like, it's like, to me, like, I go, hey, I'll let's get back to that. If they're telling me a story, I'm like, I gotta go take care of that. So like, it's just time management. It's able to be like, hey, I'll take care of, like, I'm sorry, but let's go. You know, I'll take care of them. I'll get back. So, anyways, what were you saying about that fucking time you were in fucking the Caribbean or whatever?
I mean,
that kind of thing.
but for
it's
me,
being
for
able
me,
to just fucking go be a conductor.
For me, I don't fucking even want to talk to
conductor.
anyone.
Well, let me ask a question, Moses. Have you worked at a dive bar before?
Diviest bar I worked at is
Marine crawling right
So
now.
what?
The diviest bar I worked at is the bar I work at now.
Oh, okay. So I think that's kind of a difference, right? So you work at a dive bar. So you had to put up with way more shit probably than you
Oh yeah,
had.
no, he definitely
So
did.
that's what I'm saying. So like, I think his expectations are probably like
Can you put the camera down to see what's going on?
this army crawl here. No, so like I think working at a dive bar kind of like you endure more. So you just are used to giving service no matter what. Like you're not expecting 20% on most checks, are you?
I mean, not only that, I'm expecting to kick out homeless people.
Right. So the idea of like expecting 20% on the average customer isn't necessarily there. Whereas like it sounds like you, Moses, is just like you're not tipping me 20%. You're not getting a goddamn minute of my time. Right.
I mean, no, I will give you your fucking shit. Like, transaction done after I give you your drink, and then
Right. But in terms of like talking and like trying to actually shoot
like
the
having
shit.
like conversations,
Yeah.
I'm not like.
You guys are coming from different like spectrums of
Well,
like that
this
service
dude,
industry.
This dude loves fucking talking to people. Like I like.
This is dive bar atmosphere.
No, dude, I fucking have seen you. I'm like, damn, dude, you're fucking.
Actually, me,
you're
I'm the same
in-
way. Like
you're
I hate
in
people. I
it.
hate talking to people, but all of my coworkers tell me that I'm really good at like I'm a good people person. Like I hate everyone.
No, you're.
That's why I fucking.
See, I hate
Yeah.
You can't have
I hate
it. You're
everyone.
fucking lovable.
I hate everyone, but I also like you know, I show that. I'm like, I don't want to talk to
No,
you.
you're not lovable. Don't like.
That's how you guys know you're good at your job. When people think, oh
some
man, you're so
people like me.
personable, you're so good at talking to people.
But why
You're like,
can't
I hate all of these fuckers.
Yeah, but it's just like this is
Well,
what I'm here to do.
let me reverse the question to you guys. What would you do? Like someone that is like.
Like, do y'all have regulars that just come in and just like? Do you have regulars that come in and just like are like they come in all the time, but they never like tip you well? Or
Not at my
whatever?
current place, I don't know.
But have you dealt with
But
that?
if they did.
Yeah. So there's the people that, you know, you just are there just to drink and they may or may not talk to you. You just serve them the cocktail and then every time it's empty, you just pour it and they tip and leave. Those people are cool. There's the ones that will not shut the fuck up, but they tip the average. You're like, okay, but they're the only person there, so they hold you conversationally hostage. I don't know. I mean, for me, I kind of just, I gotta go according to the situation. I mean, I can pretend to care. That's part of the job for us.
Exactly.
But
Like you're signing up to be a therapist.
yeah,
Depending on the bar.
actually, I have a good story about that, but I'll wait. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It just depends on the person. I mean, you're kind of just, yeah, assessing the situation. For me, unless you've given me a reason to dislike you, whether you said something that was outlandish, I'm gonna give you the attention that you're asking for, paying for, whatever it is. I'm not gonna, even if they talk too much, I'll be like, yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I mean,
It's a great filler, but if I give you three that's crazies and you're still talking, you gotta wrap it up.
because in my mind I'm like,
Wrap it
all right, this has been going on for like 5-10 minutes.
I'll give you three that's crazy.
Like, hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab this or whatever. Or I gotta go check on them real quick. I'll be right back, and then I won't be back for another 20 minutes. Hopefully, they've forgotten the story by then.
Sometimes
Most of the time they
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just waiting for you. Like, God damn it, I thought we gave enough time.
Yeah, so in December or July.
When a bartender says that's crazy, he's not listening. It's just a fucking. You ever see that cat meme where it's just the cat just like fucking staring blankly?
Yes, we've all
it's
seen that.
everywhere now.
Yeah, that's
It's the hottest meme.
that
It's the hottest meme right now, right?
That's that great. That's great.
But it also depends on.
Make that meme now.
It also depends on the intensity of it. No, the context of it. If you're like, oh, that's crazy. Then if you're like, oh, damn, that's crazy. It's different.
Can you give him some more of these? I don't know. He
Why tries?
he just handed it to me. He was like, give me some more.
I thought the bottle was there.
I know where the shit is.
I thought the
Like,
bottle was there. I apologize.
What for me?
And would you mind rolling the bottle over to me?
I'm angry
Because I don't have
now.
to cross in front of the camera because I'm not army crawling.
You're not gonna army crawl?
I'm not army
No,
crawling.
shit don't look good.
I hope we can
She's
get the sound
handling
of
the
it.
belt and now
Roll
she's
it.
handling the
Roll it.
fucking drinks.
Roll it.
I told you.
Nice.
Emma can only do so much.
I told you what you were dealing with, Nando.
Yeah. I was
I
dealing
was
with
hoping we could get the sound on that
Yeah.
roll. That was hilarious.
Yeah, it's wild.
I will say the way I feel about it is the way I feel about everything when it comes to this industry is it worth my time? And I don't necessarily equate the tip to be a indicator of it being worth my time.
That makes you a whore.
I mean, we're all whores.
There are other things that make me a whore.
Oh my god. I mean,
We're all whores.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just
the service industry.
Right.
We're all whores.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
That make
saying
less
that-
money than
Yeah.
actual prostitutes.
Yeah, and the middle point of that is strippers. That's the progression.
We don't have to
You go
get
from
lost.
Bartenders,
the
strippers,
stripper.
whores. Well,
Whores.
in some markets, the bartenders were making more than the strippers.
Depends on which club you
They
work
call
in.
them star tenders. It was in New York. It's a whole
Oh,
star
I
tender.
haven't heard that term
touch
in so
another day.
long.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that in a
I used
really
to
long
work
time.
at a bar where it was they hired reformed or just strippers because they were
Did you say reformed strippers?
reformed. I don't even know.
What's that
No, no.
even?
So I used to work at a bar and grill. And
Bar and grill?
Bar and
You
grill.
never mentioned the grill part until just
It
now.
was a bar and grill.
Chili's?
And these girls had to wear skirts, like it was like a Hooters, and so like they hired women that used to be strippers in this
Smart.
place to be cocktail waitresses,
Smart.
and within 2 weeks, they're like, fuck that, I make more money in the strip club. Some of them were
Smart
like,
of them, too.
my boyfriend wants me to fucking do a legit job. I'm like. Stripping is a legit job,
It
dude.
is
Yeah.
one of the oldest professions, honestly.
And then within like 2 weeks, I'm like, fuck, I ain't making as much fucking money as this fucking place.
Yeah.
Fuck that. So much turnaround.
If I could shake my dick for as much money as they make,
Why would you say that?
Because I'm like, that's a
No,
lot.
no,
of
no. Who says shake your dick?
I mean, I assume that's what they do in Mel Strip Club. I don't know.
No, no,
I never
no,
been-
no,
You go to Vegas, you have what's the name of the show?
I mean, I go to Vegas, but like, I don't know.
Stop. He, Fernando number one, immediately knows. Who the fuck says shake your dick? No one ever said that shit.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's what. Is that not what you
You
do?
said that with so much confidence.
Well, that's how I imagined it.
Our game audience is like, that's not what you do
That's
there.
not what you
That's
do.
not what you
You're
do.
not ringing the bell.
All right. Well, I don't know.
I think we can make it a thing.
If you tally the tadpole, like that's what you did.
I don't know what you want from me. I don't know. I don't know what Mel strippers do. I've only seen Magic Mike.
No, I'm not fucking
Okay,
worried.
let's go.
I'm worried.
Oh, I got
If you held it posture, is that
shake your
technically
dick.
shaking your dick?
That's a swing. That's
That's
more
a
of a
swing. You're
swing.
swinging
I
your
thought
dick.
that's what I imagined when I said shake it. No, like
Stop.
maybe it was like a language thing.
Go,
It
go.
was like,
That's up.
what?
You lost.
I lost what?
The war? I don't know.
Okay, move on.
I don't know who won.
I'm very confused. I actually lost the
No,
whole
because he
conversation.
said shake the dick. Who said shake the dick?
Well, when you're at like the stall, the urinal, you kind of.
I do shake my dick
There you
sometimes.
go. It happens.
But he said shake the dick. That's
Which dick are we talking about?
see, that's the problem. You said you said shake the dick.
Which one?
Exactly. Are you not shaking your dick?
I told you he was gonna
Who's
go off on a
taking it?
tangent.
Anyways, what?
So the bar and grill.
Yeah.
The bar and grill.
The bar and grill.
Chili's.
Yeah.
Was it a Chili's?
No.
No.
It was the TGI Fridays.
Yeah. Did it last long after all the servers stopped working there? Did it last long after all the servers stopped working there and went back to stripping? Or did the whole concept
first
kind
of all,
of fail?
like it was a management change, and so the management came from what was the place that had it was a management it was a business that had women that were dressed in kilts.
Oh, Tilted Kill.
Yeah.
That was in my mind when we started talking about it. Tilted Kill. And I was gonna say that.
We literally just had a conversation about it.
Yeah.
Last
Two
week.
episodes
Or
ago.
no, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We talked about it. Yeah.
Is that like a California thing?
Well, my experience with it was in AZ.
I've
I
never
think
heard
they
that
had
in
one
my
in
life.
Vegas. Or no, that's the Twin Peaks.
I actually
Twin
have never
Peaks.
seen
Twin Peaks, I know.
They have one.
Like-
They have one in Illinois too. They have
They
them out
do?
there in the Midwest. Yeah.
I've never
Tilted
heard
Kill
of
is
this.
so
So
smaller,
Kill with
smaller
a
version.
chain, and then they had like kilts.
It's Scottish Hooters.
Oh, I assume that.
That's what it is.
Yes, of course.
It's the Scottish Hooters.
And then when
Because
had me try to wear a kilt too, which I wore a fucking kilt. Whatever.
I mean, you should.
I look
Honestly,
cool.
to be fair, I would love to wear a kilt. They feel like they're very like
Airy?
airy. Yes,
makes
exactly.
it easier to shake
Especially
the
how hot it is now. I'm just like, I just want to wear a goddamn kilt.
It's over there. We needed that. Yeah.
It didn't pass the
You can really
muster
shake
test.
a dick in a kilt.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
stole
got
your
it.
Shake the dick in a kilt.
And he stole your bell.
Got the bell off of my joke.
I saw
I had
that.
to repeat it to make sure that people heard it. But that was originated by Fernando Garcia.
Wait, which one? Wait, I missed it.
It's all right. It's past.
Say the joke again. See if it's as funny the second time.
It is if someone else delivers it, apparently.
You're not funny. That's the thing that we're trying to get at. You're not funny.
That's fair.
There was one thing I wanted to. That was super sad.
Whole transition there.
Jesus Christ.
That's how you got to it.
We're like,
We all observed. Oh, wow. He just kind of like crumpled in. Anyway,
You gotta,
Yeah,
you gotta
certainly-
be pathetic in front of him. That's the only way he like will feel bad about that.
that's what, yeah, that's what it is. My mortality.
You invited the most fucking like.
This is getting.
P, you had something to contribute.
Yeah.
Come on, you guys
So-
talk about fucking bar.
So I was gonna circle back to what you said about like we're there to be therapists and shit. I had an event that I worked at about 2 weeks ago. It was what was it called? It was called Latinx Network, some shit like that. I don't know. So yeah. Anyways, that shit right there, I was like, I don't subscribe to that. You do whatever. I don't care.
Latinx?
I think I think that's whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't subscribe to that shit. I think that shit is dumb. But anyways, so they had like the first hour and a half was like their cocktail hour or whatever. They're all mingling, and then the last hour they had like this panel of their experts or whatever, this and that. One of the people there, she was a spiritual alchemist.
Okay.
Free money.
Ask me what that is.
I was going
Ask me
to.
what that is.
It's dumb if I asked
Don't
you.
want
because
it.
I feel like I should have known.
It's basically an unlicensed therapist, but because they use like she's like also clairvoyant, this and that, she can't get in trouble for it because she's using like
We're a full
not
metal
witchcraft.
Alchemist shirt, so it's a
Fucking love Full Metal Alchemist. I had one too.
So it's
But that's
the
why
same
she-
thing.
That's
No.
not the same as the Japanese anime.
Maybe.
You fucking idiot.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe
There
I don't
might be a
know.
show
She
about-
might use transmutation
I like the
cycles.
book
I don't fucking know.
Alchemist.
But because she doesn't use the practical things like a therapist does, she doesn't get in trouble for it. So that's like her work. She's an unlicensed therapist. They didn't go to school for it. But whatever helps people figure this shit out. Anyways, there were other people there doing other shit, and again, I know that we become like therapists and we listen to people's shit, trauma or whatever, but that whole panel turned into an hour-long trauma dump.
Oh, shit.
And I was just sitting there and listening, and one person was talking about like, oh, I was assaulted and this and that, and my mother was in a psych ward for all my life, and she tried to kill me. And I'm sitting there like, yo, what the fuck are y'all talking about? I thought you guys were here to network, not trauma dump.
Wait, this is at your bar event?
Yeah, that's where it was.
Sales down.
So, dude, you want to talk about killing the vibe? Like, it went from Bad Bunny to trauma dump. Immediately. I go in the back, and I see the owner sitting there. I'm like, dude, they're trauma dumping out there. He's like, yeah, that's why I'm back here. I was like, I didn't sign up for this. He's like, technically you did. You're a bartender.
Yeah.
What? No, fuck that.
But that was to a whole nother level. Like, Jesus. And then they started crying and this and that. And I get it.
There's no crying at the bar, man.
Dude, it was just...
Exactly.
Like, I didn't sign up for this
guys cried
shit.
like 14 times at the bar.
I mean, we all cry in the walk-in, but there's no crying at the bar.
Yeah, the walk-in. You fucking go to the walk-in.
Yeah.
I was being held hostage in my own job, and I couldn't run away from it.
That sounds
I
terrifying.
remember
was
I had a
terrible.
boss that told me, he's like, you never do things like, you don't show news at the bar. You don't
said
fucking
news
show...
at first?
I heard news.
I heard news.
And then it was like, what? You don't show news? Somehow.
Shaking my dick. Look at that.
You don't show news. You don't show... There you go.
Got
You
it.
don't show news. You don't show any... You just show sports. Because that's
Yeah.
what
Right.
a manager told me. Like, because I remember one time I was at the bar. It was at...
Yeah,
Starts
that
with an
one place.
H.
Yeah.
Over at...
That one place.
downtown.
Yeah.
Hey, this... Sorry.
Fucking see, I don't
Whatever, I'm
Nah, we
fair
don't say
enough.
names. We don't say names.
But this one guy was like, I want to see the speech, the president's
Fucking C-SPAN or some shit.
From I'm like, and I told the bartender, I'm like, don't do that because that's gonna divide motherfuckers. You only show sports.
Yep.
You only
Plus,
show
sports also divides motherfuckers.
It divides motherfuckers.
in a
Like,
different
way.
healthy
In
way.
a
Healthy way. It doesn't get people angry.
I mean,
Happy hour.
it gets people angry.
It doesn't
in
get
a
as
healthy
many
way.
people
Angry in
angry.
a healthy way.
You're not challenging and questioning people's ideals at that point.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
when you do religious
it's like-
politics
like-
at the
yeah,
bar,
it's like-
you're questioning their beliefs, their ideals, their
Yeah,
lifestyle.
sports is like,
Sports is like, fuck your favorite
you
team.
know why I
Yeah.
hate you. I know why you hate me.
It
We're all
gets people
good.
angry in a fucking fun way, not
Yeah.
fucking like
Like-
fuck that.
Like
you like that?
if you say some shit like, oh, those fucking Raiders fans, it'd be like, fuck you. Would you be like, oh, those fucking Republicans, that's different. Yeah. You don't like America? Like, no, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you could buy
you
the
don't
Raiders
show
fan a
news.
beer or a shot. If you really feel a way about Republicans, I don't see y'all
Yeah.
ordering a
Democrats.
beer after.
Or Democrats.
Or
yeah.
Democrats.
Or yeah, if you feel a way about either side, yeah.
I just
Either
don't
way,
want to
you
lose
don't
our
show news
Republican
at a
fans.
bar.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I hate both sides.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you don't show news. You don't show sports.
Absolutely no.
You fucking
I want to show. I've always thought if I was to start my own bar, I don't care enough about sports. Show sports. I would show movies. Just like, yeah. I don't know.
Hey,
I
that sounds like a bar right
like
now.
Jurassic Park, like just like classic themed movies and stuff
Yeah,
like
no.
that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I have to like decide.
Why
Honestly,
you
it
fucking
works.
giving
I
away?
didn't say nothing.
Okay. Here's my idea that I've had for a while. It's a fake sports bar.
Okay.
When they trap you.
Go on.
So we have the Mighty Ducks.
Yes.
We have fucking if we fake sport.
Rookie of the year.
We have Jamie Foxx in the Miami Sharks.
No, it's called
Juwan, man.
Sunday. Give us
Juwan,
something.
man. That's where you
Every
went.
and we hang their jerseys, all that shit. And then when they say, "Hey
Like
man,
Mike?
can I see the Twins game?" I'm like, "We can't, but we can show you Major League."
Yeah.
No, you
League
showed
of Their Own.
Little Big League.
Angels
That
in the
is actually a
outfield.
Twins movie.
Oh, that's what was Major League?
Major League's the Indians.
Indians,
Oh, sorry,
yeah.
the Guardians.
Well, the Guardians now, but yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get a fake sports bar.
Yeah. I like it.
So Jordan,
I'm
he
actually
hang his
behind
jersey up, but not because he's
It had to be
The
Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Two
Squad.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's just do it. Just cancel this whole.
A fake
podcast.
sports bar, and when people go like, "Can I see the game?" No, we can show you the game.
We can show you the
Show
Space
Space
Jam, the
Jam.
movie.
And then act all
Not
excited
Space
when he
Jam.
makes a slam
No,
dunk.
not Space Jam. Has anyone
Please,
seen
I'm
Space Jam
emotional.
2?
No.
I did. I get it.
Pop the
It's
fresh
not
today
as
a couple
bad,
times,
but
but
it's still.
No, it is
Not because I
bad.
didn't want
I'm over
to.
it. Once
Did
they
you
changed
see it?
Lola,
No,
I was
but
out.
I know bad.
Yeah, once
You
they
can't
changed
have
Lola, I
any
was out.
fucking. You
Because I already
see
didn't
it.
want to see it.
I hate
But
LeBron
like
James.
when they changed the Lola character, I was like, well, who else are you gonna change? And I was like,
How did they change it? Because they didn't give her bigger tits?
no, just them
That was
changing
it.
the character. Period. I'm like, you're already redoing
No,
a movie
they
that doesn't really
made her
need
wear
done.
like fucking goddamn basketball shorts from 2002. Like, fucking.
I never
like,
noticed that. I
I
know
Furries
that
didn't
they
have
didn't
sex.
give
Long ass
her.
shorts.
I know
Like-
they didn't have her have bigger tits.
Yeah,
Yes, she
Never paid
did.
attention to that part.
As a kid,
How
I
about
did.
you check the
As a
fucking
child, I
As a
did.
kid, you understand that they're making
She
a
had bigger
character
tits in the
Oh,
fucking
shit.
movie.
But I'm just like, I never looked at it that way. I just
No,
looked
they
at it
even
like,
gave her the voice to
that's
go
what-
with it,
This
too.
was the character.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was
and
Jessica
then-
Rabbit as a rabbit.
Rabbit.
As an actor,
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
And I think
yeah,
Jessica
I can see
Rabbit
that
was
for sure.
hot.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was,
Well, apparently Jessica Rabbit is the beauty standard these days. That's what BBLs and all the other stuff is for. So you
Yeah.
can have
I
that
don't
shit.
know what is BBL. You can't just say BBL without. What is BBL?
X is gonna come running through the door right now.
Boom, he said BBLs.
Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that shit.
which is just as dangerous as like heart surgery.
Yeah.
You have like
The
the same
recovery
amount
for
of
it is-
mortality rate.
This guy's about to have some of that soon.
What are you talking about?
About
About
that
40-year-old
fucking-
fucking both people? It's
Usually 20-year-olds, like pretty young.
Yeah,
Really?
very young.
Yeah, fucking does it Kylie Jenner like get that shit?
I don't know.
Probably.
I know a lot of women that
First of all, did you
frequent
guys see
my
that
body.
Kylie Jenner?
No.
No, Cardi B shit.
Oh
Where
yeah.
Someone threw
yeah.
water.
Where apparently she was asking people, she was like, throw water on me. Throw water on me. There's like new footage.
Where the girl throws ice at her?
Yeah.
She threw water.
She threw the microphone, but the entire thing was before that. It was her going like, everyone, I'm dry, like some throw water on me, all that kind of shit, inviting people to fucking throw water on her.
Wow, never saw that part.
I saw the one in
and then all you
Vegas.
see is the one with the water, and then she does.
I've seen two
Yeah,
angles,
it was
but I
a
haven't
couple
seen
lines.
that. I've seen two angles. I've seen.
I can show you.
I've seen the main
He doesn't
one.
want you to see the other.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's the guy. Can't
Well, this
go.
episode ain't gonna get no plays. But
also
the
don't
second
care-
one
I
I
also
saw
don't
was
care
someone
about
in the
any of
crowd
that.
next to her,
Yeah.
and she immediately was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I'm like,
I saw that one too.
Okay, yeah, I'm
doubled back.
Well, that's
Fuck
the
around and
thing.
find out.
Like, what do you think about talent when you're bartending or whatever? Like, do you have to like, you know what I mean?
Dodge
Like,
ice.
I hope not.
not dodge
Thankfully,
ice.
it's
Or
a
just
person
like
that
you
never
say
had a
like
drink
just
on
like
that
cater to people that are like doing events or like whatever.
Yeah, it's like as far
like,
as like,
we have,
as
like-
far as a writer, as far as like
Just
you
like
know,
famous people that come in.
Well, my bar has a couple people that have come in through there, and you just treat them like normal people.
That's
Because
why I'm normal.
that's all
what
they
everybody
want,
wants.
unless they're
Yeah,
acting.
they don't.
Which is crazy because it's the non-famous people that
Oh
are
my God,
being,
yeah.
that are DJing or performing
Oh, they'll be like,
their
they want
unreleased song
everything.
that they
Right.
want like not special treatment, but they carry themselves as they should
want
get special
preferential
treatment. It's like, bro, nobody's even here to hear your unreleased song that nobody cares
Right.
about. Why am I gonna treat you like that?
100%.
Fucking so and so didn't ask to be treated like that. Think I'm gonna treat you like that? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And you didn't tip, bitch.
Dude, it's service industry related, but like I was not necessarily in service at the time. Went to a restaurant in downtown LA. Somehow randomly this guy shows up. He's in a mask. Kind of walks past us. It's like on the tail end of the pandemic. I was like, yo, I think that's Brad Pitt. I was like, fuck it isn't. He doesn't just walk up to a restaurant. He did. He walked up. He put his name on the fucking list, and he waited till his name got called for him to go sit the fuck down. And after that, I was
That's
like, yo,
pretty
if Brad fucking Pitt can like wait for his name to get called, I don't want to hear
goddamn-
anybody ask for no
Goddamn
special
YouTuber
fucking
ass
attention.
bitch.
Yeah, it's people that come in like they're influencers and it's like, yo, I need to be sat, I need the special attention, like I'm gonna give you all these views and all that. And I'm just like,
Views ain't doing shit.
I've seen some pretty heavy name people. They just wanna just get it sat
Actually-
and you know what I mean?
Let's get better. What do you think about the influencers that have a fucking page that's about like we're all about going to bars, we're all about like reviewing
Oh, the review, the
social influencers that come in.
go to bars and just like tear them down or bring them up.
Not turn them down, but just go in there and get free shit.
Oh, maybe it did overheat.
Oh yeah, it overheats.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they just go there, want free shit, so they can give
Not
you
free shit, but like their whole blog is just about like reviewing bars, all that kind of shit.
There it goes.
And we're back.
Cause I've
Yeah.
like I've witnessed that where someone was just like,
They bribe you.
so we gotta take care of them.
They bribe you and prompt you with a good review and clout and views to get free shit. What the fuck? That shit's fucking trash. Like people that do that, I haven't seen it. I do. Yes, I haven't seen that.
Thank you.
Boom! Thank you, Emma.
Let's turn that light down.
You might actually just have to move the brick to the floor.
I say we just turn it down just a little,
Okay.
and then we'll be okay.
Um,
I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah.
But I am not.
you're not gonna crawl. Okay.
My
Yeah,
ancestors didn't get freedom so that I can crawl.
There it is.
Right.
Earn that one.
You have to turn it off and turn it back
Or
on.
whether your ancestors earned that one.
Just taking my time.
Okay. Yes. So I haven't seen much of that, but I know there was a time where that was like peak, especially on social medias where people were posting that shit. And I think now it's become a joke.
Oh, mine doesn't.
So
Oh, really?
you'll see those now, but it's more like
The flickering light.
it's like, oh, they can't hear me on the camera. Yeah, no, people on the audience, they can hear me. But it's more like a joke now that people do it. But it's still triggering and it still irks and it hits people. There was like, dude, why do people do this shit? Like that's so fucking trash. And then they
I mean, I
review bomb it.
understand. I understand why they do it because they get money off of that. They get fucking promotions or whatever reviews.
Those are like the people that go to bars because they're either regulars or service industry and they're expecting free or a free drink because it's like, hey, you know me, I know you're gonna give me a drink. Oh, you're charging me for this, dude? What the fuck? Like if you go there expecting that shit, you're a trash person. You have trash mentality, and honestly, just never come back to my fucking bar again or restaurant.
That's
Terrible.
what
I don't care what clout or views you bring to the place. I don't want that energy you're bringing here. Fuck that shit.
Well, I mean, here's what I ask you is like that's the game that's changing right now because like I remember that's what it is. Like, everyone's like, these people have 200,000 followers, and they're gonna go to your bar and they're gonna fucking review and they're gonna fucking their post will when they go like, hey man. Like everybody's like, this place is the shit.
Right.
That's gonna get you more.
It's gonna get you
fucking
more people that are interested in coming to your bar or your restaurant. I haven't seen that so much with bars. I've seen it with restaurants for sure. And like you said, I don't see it as much anymore. The ones I do see, it seems to be pretty tame. People are just like informing you that this bar exists.
It's like, oh, check this place out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but I haven't seen in a while the people that like are literally coming in like for the free.
Yeah, I think because they got a lot of hate for it and a lot of flack, so they kind of stopped.
Yeah, because it's like
not
it's
fucking
clear
with
what your game is, and it doesn't even feel like you're that knowledgeable of what you're even talking about. You're just like some average Joe that walks in and is just like, I have 1,700 Yelp followers, and so I can shut your place down if you don't treat me a certain way. Like that's. Like you said, pretty trash.
Isn't that the whole South Park episode?
The Yelpers.
Yeah.
And they start shitting in their food.
Yeah, like, no,
Who does
yeah.
it come?
No, fucking
That was the
Kramer keeps
episode.
like trying to like fucking make the Mexican kid.
That's exactly what it is.
might know he's
Everyone
doing it.
thinks
tear down your
everyone
your
thinks
family
they're a
restaurant.
critic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
you can think that all you want, but it really don't mean fucking shit. I mean, I've been kind
What
of.
do you mean? I mean, shit. People get fired over this shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I
That's
mean, to
very
be
true.
fair, okay, well, we had 2 people get fired from like viral shit at our
Unnamed place.
They shouldn't. People, motherfuckers.
Well, the last
No one should get a goddamn.
the last one did deserve it because
Sure,
She was
but
here.
I'm under the belief if you don't like a place, you don't go back.
Yeah,
That's fair.
there's no
That's
need.
it. Can we just agree on that?
Yeah.
You don't like a place, you don't go back.
Don't go back. There's no need to absolutely trash it or whatever. There's one person that I do like. His name is Keith Lee, who is he's a UFC fighter, but he also does food reviews for many different places. I think it's in Las Vegas, and he gives his honest to God review. And if he'll tell you like, oh, you know what, this wasn't that good. I give this place like a 5 out of 10. And he prefaces it and closes it by saying like, this does not mean that it is bad. He's just like, from my taste buds, the way I enjoy my food, it was okay, not the best, but you know what? Still check it out. Form your own opinion about this place. And a lot of places he reviews, they do great. People will hit him up, be like, hey, we're opening this restaurant, we do this and that, can you come check this out? And they'll try to hook him up. He's like, no, I want to pay full price. Do not give me special treatment.
That's fantastic.
It's great. I love seeing his stuff, and I like what he does, and I like that he gives an honest opinion, and he's real. He's real as fuck, and I love that. I love people that do that kind of shit. Not that give me special treatment.
There's certain people that are real in general. Like I'm going off in like sports now.
Let's go.
The fucking. Okay, well, also like this hits hard for me because it's an Eagles player. We fucking hate the Eagles, but he like just got. No, sorry, not Eagles. It was
Talk to Red Box.
Sorry, it was the Boston Celtics player. He just got signed to the biggest like contract in the history of the NBA, but all he was talking about was like trying to like get like a wealth gap like closer together. Like he's like I make all this money, but I want to like do my best to like get all of the people in like
Faster, stupid.
This is what we deal with. Yeah, so basically he was trying to get the wealth gap, and like he's like I want everyone like I want to use my money to like close the wealth gap of people in
like
Boston.
the nation of the United States.
Well, just like in Boston, like he wants to do his best to like just to like close the wealth
invest in the
gap.
community so that he
Yeah,
can close
exactly,
the wealth
and
gap.
that's what he like. That was his main thing. Is like,
Okay.
I made all this money. I want to make sure. But he like specifically says like it's like the wealth gap in America is like insane. Where it's just like you're either up here or you're down here, and it's like
Bro, I just saw a TikTok. This dude is showing off this watch. It's like 1-point-something million, almost $1 billion, and it's on his wrist. Like what? Why do you have?
You said 1-point-something million, then you jumped to $1 billion.
It was one of those.
Either way, it's still like why are you wearing that? Why are you wearing that much money on your wrist? Yes.
You know what I want to talk about is
Rob these
remember the
motherfuckers.
guy. I don't know. I showed him that it was the guy that's like, here's how bartenders are scamming you. Have you seen that fucking clip?
The ice?
I'm not sure.
No, it was the eyes. It was the eyes.
What are you talking about?
Where he's pouring like
It was the eyes. I know.
pour that under
Different
like,
but similar.
Oh.
It's
No,
a
but
different
they pull the
similar.
eyes out. I was like, this is all you get. I was like, yes,
It's all you
exactly.
get is this,
Yeah, of course.
that, and like.
Yeah, we actually
about that.
talked about this.
Yeah,
It may be
bring
the
up
same video, maybe
bullshit, bro.
different, but it was a girl sitting at a restaurant. And she's like, "Oh, can you remake this?" And she like pulls up the ice cube. She's like, "It's all ice. Can you put more drink and less ice?" It might have been a different video, but the same premise still exists, where it's like people, these people on Twitter, whatever it is, they're saying like, "Oh, they're scamming you." Like, no, dumbass, we're not
Everything's
scamming
measured
you.
out.
It's like that for a
Let
reason.
everyone know what you pay for.
Talk to the people.
I'm giving you exactly what you pay for.
Yes.
I'm giving you that. I'm giving you 1.5 ounces. I'm giving you 2 ounces. I'm giving you anything. I've been one where it's just been like, oh shit, it's not even that. I'll give away a drink where it's just like, oh shit, it's not even 1.5 ounces. It's 1 ounce and fucking 30 or whatever. I'm like, shit, it's fucking. We don't even have the fucking bottle. All right, fucking. That's on me.
Oh, that's all you though.
Because
I don't do that shit.
Because no, I do that. But
Okay,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying
cater to
is,
my-
what I'm saying is,
to my-
I'm not fucking. We're not doing. I'm not gonna fucking charge you full price for something that I'm not gonna give you. You know what I mean?
I actually don't know what you mean.
I'm trying to connect the dots.
I know. I'm trying to also.
No, I absolutely understand what you're saying because I
okay,
understand.
that's a dot.
A shot is a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so I absolutely agree. I am the same
Nando
way.
one. Explain Nando.
This
two.
is Fernando woman talking right now.
I speak fluent Nando, okay? And I'm the same way. If you order, if you order something and I cannot provide the exact thing you ordered, but I can give you like 2/3 of it or half of it.
Oh, for sure.
Then I'm just gonna give you that 2/3 of half. That's on the house because I'm not gonna charge you for what you haven't ordered. I'm not gonna charge you this amount, but I gave you less than what you
I can't
ordered.
deliver what you asked for.
Yeah, because
so
at
I
the
got you.
very least, I need to be able to say
And
that I
especially when you
gave
go to
you
the
what
back.
you paid for.
Yeah.
And there's nothing left. I'm
Right.
like, I'm sorry, I can't. I
Yeah.
can't. There's nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
I got you.
I will always give you what you pay for. I will not give you less.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
don't accuse me of scamming you or taking something from you because that's not benefiting me. I'm not keeping that extra alcohol so then I can sell less to someone else.
Also,
I'm
none
not
of
making any
none of
money
us
off of
own
it.
the places we work at.
Right.
So it's like,
It's a stupid thought to have that we would
If
deliberately
that was
do
the
that.
case, why would we
give
be
away
so
the
hard
bar,
up on the
honestly, if
tip?
nobody noticed.
Why would we be so hard up on saying, hey, we would like to be tipped appropriately if we were able to keep the money that's supposed to be going to the business?
Right.
So if we could just take the money off of the bill and it would just be going to us, we wouldn't care if you're tipping us.
Yeah.
We care if you're tipping us because
That's
we can
what
only
we
give
get.
you what you're paying for. So then if you say, well, I'm only going to pay for the thing you gave me, but I'm not going to give you anything extra. Well, yeah, I'm not going to come back and want to talk to you and spend time with you and have conversations and everything because you let me know that you're only here for the alcohol. You don't care about me. You're not the tip is extra because you're getting something extra, which is why what I was saying earlier, it's not that I don't care about being tipped because absolutely I do, but I don't always judge it about what percentage it is or what amount I think it should be. But if you are making me work even harder for something and I'm not getting that same return, I'm not going to give you more.
Exactly. I think that's the thing that I talk about is like, I don't care if you're making me work hard and then all of a sudden you give me nothing. Like, I don't care if you just give me nothing and you do nothing. I'm not looking for a tip. I'm not looking for it if you're just going like, hey, can I get a beer? Can I do this? And you're just not giving me like, if you're making me work, can I get buffalo wings? Oh, I ordered, fucking ranch. All right, let me go. Upstairs, downstairs, like making me work, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't care. If you want a beer, you don't tip me, that's fine. I don't. To me, that's just to me. That's just to me.
I mean, for me, yeah, like it's like I don't care. Yeah, I don't care if you don't tip me on like one drink, but if you're gonna make like a whole thing of it, where I'm just like you're racking up this tab, like you have $100 tab, and you're just like, and you don't tip me, then that's when I'm just like, all right.
Or if you're coming up just for that beer, closing out and repeating that process.
Oh yeah,
outside.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're
My
coming up every
God.
time, be like, yeah, I'll close out, no tip. It's like if you're gonna fucking keep doing, no, I'm not gonna fucking pay attention to you. Like I don't care if you come up here for one beer, buy it, drink it, don't tip me, and leave. If I don't ever have to see you again, I don't give a shit.
Cool.
But if you keep, yeah, like you said, if you keep coming up and doing the same shit, then I was like, nope, nah, bro. Like, I don't fucking want. I'm not dealing with.
We didn't
that.
used to have that problem at my gig, at my job, but we started having to hold cards that we have those people that will sit there and want to just close out every round. And
Dude, that shit's
like, yo, just like give me an ID or something. Start a tab. You can pay cash in the end. I just need something on file so you don't walk out.
That is the
That's literally
worst.
all it is.
But wait, you don't trust me?
No, I don't know you. I met you 20 seconds ago. Jesus.
I have the shortest fuse. I would be like, what are you doing? I just yell
Yeah,
at him, what are you
no,
doing?
dude, this guy, when he
I was like, I'm
in
close
my
the
bar,
tab.
he
All
got
right,
the shortest
close
fuse in the
the
bar.
close tab. They start a new tab. Close tab. Start a new tab. What are you doing? Why? And you start it or close it, dude.
It gets very awkward sometimes working with this guy because he'll get drunk and just start calling out every like customer does this shit. I'm like, oh my god.
Nando is never drunk while he's on the clock.
Never.
Exactly. Please.
Oh, sorry.
Never.
That's just
Strike
off the
that from
record.
the
Off the
record.
record. No, but
Or when they tell you like, oh yeah, can I start a tab?
You know, goddamn every manager knows you're goddamn drunk. They already talk about it all the time. So
Oh shit.
No, they
Who
don't
does?
because Nando is never drunk on the clock.
fine, it's fine.
Or the people that they'll like, oh yeah, can I start a tab? Okay, yeah, and then you hold it and you come back and they're still standing there and you're like, all right, thanks. Oh, can I close out? You just said you wanted to start a tab. What do you think a tab means?
Oh.
That's what I do. I was
Oh,
like,
give me your
what?
card back. Figure it out.
It's like sometimes like
I literally tell them, what are you doing?
My thing is usually like I just refer to them like, hey, so we just had this conversation. In this conversation, we
You say it so
agreed
well.
upon something. You just changed that agreement. Like, what are we doing? Like,
Yeah.
what is this?
You told me to start a tab.
Can I
Yeah,
copy
when I come
what
back.
you just? Can I just use what you just said? Because my thing is, what are you doing?
that's actually what that's. Okay, so I got a question about this because I've noticed this like. So I ask people, I'm like when they come and get a drink, I'm like, oh, what's the name on the tab? And they'll give me their first name.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, have you
Happens every
never
time.
been to a bar before? Like,
Why
what
would I
fucking bar
log
holds
it?
first names? Like, it's like how? Like what?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like,
No, but the thing, okay, name one bar where you go to and you're just fucking, you have to give them your first name.
none. But
Exactly.
but you understand that these people are fucking new.
Exactly.
No. Here's the thing. No.
Normally,
No,
I would ride
fucking
with you.
no,
I would
I
ride with you.
Fernando
But
number-
no.
Fernando
no,
number one.
no.
I will give you
We
this.
have to differ on this one.
You know how bars work.
Fernando number one. No. I'm telling you. I looked up a research and they said we are fucking degenerates.
You looked up that research and it said that?
Yeah.
I did.
Did you have to look it up?
It's like,
I had to look it up.
it's like alcohol research.
So the vast
fucking-
majority of people that go out to bars don't know what the fuck is.
Even though they
Well,
frequent bars.
But that's why this
you
show
don't
exists.
think that. These are new people. These
Yeah.
are people that have never been to bars.
No.
No. Sometimes they're like fucking 40 years old. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way in hell you've ever not been to a
Fair enough.
And again, one of the reasons why I have to differ with you on this is because I literally say, "What's your last name?" Jeremy. That's your last name? Yeah. I go back. There's no Jeremy. Oh, Velasquez.
Exactly. Bring the
I
goddamn
asked you
bell.
twice.
Bring it.
Bill.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
it-
like fucking like
when
have yourself a manga.
It's like the
Fucking
voice
pick
that
up
kind of
a
bounces as I ring it. It's a little.
All right, fine.
And they're like, yeah, it's George. Okay, you look. George what? Well, it's unique because it's with the J. You mean Jorge? No, it's George.
Well, here's the thing. There's some of them that have a different fucking last name, which is weird. So there's a Ruiz and then a Hernandez.
You give so much like.
well, some people even have.
No,
like,
it's true.
hyphenated
It's true.
names.
There's one that's
Yeah.
Ruiz, one that's Hernandez. It's very confusing.
No, I understand that, but you just like I just feel like you're just like so on the side of the customer.
Well, someone has to be. But,
No, nobody has to be.
But we are debunking that shit right now.
Nobody
because
has to be.
When it
As
comes
he
to this
presents it, we
particular
knock it
subject,
down.
when it comes to this particular subject, they are in the wrong. If I'm asking you for a
They're
last
always
name,
wrong. The customer is always wrong.
This.
No.
You understand what's happening right now?
use of the industry perspective podcast.
The entire time,
That is
this
solely the view
man
of Moses.
was fucking giving me like, I'm going to be the fucking bad man. This guy is the fucking. He hates life.
He's
No, I don't hate life. I hate people that I have to fucking serve.
Yeah, he might be a bigger hater than me. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, I died.
Oh no, you don't understand. I fucking
Just give him the belt.
And what's like the worst interaction you've had with the customer?
worst interaction.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't take a lot. Like there's some.
Man,
I think
what?
most recent
Stupid.
was
Yeah.
like, shut the fuck up. I was like, punch him in the face.
They go ahead, do it.
Well, I will say you
fucking
do have
right.
someone that agrees with you. So
Yeah.
All right, no.
not me, but someone else.
Someone,
Twitch.
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. I'm such a hater. Like every interaction is.
Just
fucking-
give us one.
trying to think.
Just give us a reason.
They're all blending. Hold on. Okay.
TikTok.
Did you just say they all look alike?
No, I said that all the transactions are the same. Where I just hate never going there.
All transactions look alike.
Yeah.
Playing it safe on this one.
Okay, so.
They have the last name Jackson or something.
Fernando, I know you're old, but you're not that old. You're not about to be. All right.
Wait, what?
You know what you're talking
Wait a minute. Time out. You know what I'm talking about? What am I doing? I'm not. What am I credo? No.
You already did it. You
No, I
already
didn't. We did not make contact on that.
all right.
I like stop. Wait, what am I?
You did this to yourself.
Moses, come with an example. Quick. We're going into a deep dark place, and I don't mean.
Hurry up!
Okay, so
darkness.
I actually can't fucking think of like they're the same to me, like on every transaction.
Shit, bro, I can name 5 just from this
You
weekend.
fucking did everything. They all are everything. You fucking.
I just hate everyone.
All
I'm sorry.
transactions are all the same.
Somebody asked me for a tequila soda, but we give out drink vouchers for some of the DJs that play at our events, and they're like, yeah, can I get Don Julio soda? Like, well, you can't get it with that. Oh, well, what if I just pay half of it or like a discount? I'm like, no, you get the well or you get our specialty cocktails. And in my mind, I'm just thinking like, you're not gonna tip me anyways. Nobody that gets the drink vouchers ever really tips. So in my mind, I'm like, you should be happy I'm servicing you and not the person next to you, because I know that person might tip. You won't, and you're asking for a discount on Don Julio. And later on in the evening, because they had to pay, they still didn't get Don Julio.
Well, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that I want to mention out of everybody. When there's an open bar, you tip when you go up to the open bar $20. That says the president.
Or at least every time.
I mean,
All that shit. That sets the fucking bartender know, like, oh
You gotta
shit.
paying attention to every time. Yeah.
I'm going to fucking if there's a
Well,
fucking line.
that's also a thing.
That guy's gonna be like, hang on. That guy's gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking take care of that
It's
motherfucker.
prepay.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm
That's
gonna get
right.
you a beer, and you tip every fucking single time. Boom. You get everything that you want, everything that you need.
That is the same precedent as any bar. Any bar.
Not
Any
your
regular.
bar.
Any regular. If you go up there and tip me fat,
No.
I'm gonna fucking give you that
That's
precedent.
not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
I'm just saying.
when it's an open bar, you still tip.
Yeah, of course you
You
do.
fucking
But I'm
tip.
saying, like in general, like if like
No one knows that. I don't know.
How many people
Okay.
think about that? But yeah.
No, they don't.
But also, when you go to an establishment and you're having a company outing and there's open bar, that doesn't mean you get McAllen 12. McAllen 12 is not in the open bar. You get whatever's in the well, whether that be Buffalo Trace, Jack Daniels, if you're lucky, or fucking Wild Turkey. That's what you get. Evan Williams. You don't get McAllen 12.
shit about us.
You don't get Crown Royal. You don't get none of that shit.
I like how Nando is like, oh shit, you shouldn't have brought that up.
Oh no, good old.
And the thing is, the well at my bar is really great. We have an exceptional. Our well vodka is Tito's. We have Beefeater gin, Havana Club,
Your well was call.
Yeah, it's
you guys
decent.
got
We had
Our will is
we
all.
have Herradura now. We Buffalo Trace, Doers,
Yeah, that's all call.
Lemon Bolt. Like, we have a decent well. So when people want the top shelf stuff, it's like, you sure? Like, this is good stuff. But because they don't know the name, it's not, they didn't hear the song, they don't want it.
I started calling people out about that. Like, people ask me about like tequilas and stuff like that. I'm like, well, we have like 15 tequilas, but you probably haven't heard of them in songs.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's just
we
for
do
sure.
have.
No, that's
fantastic.
No, it's like, hey, we have about 15. Like, you like, okay, I want a margarita. All right, cool. What tequila do you want? Oh, what do you have? It's like, oh, and I start listing them like La Flecha, Herradura, Evimador. We have about 15 different tequilas, but you haven't heard of them in songs, so. We just skip to the Casamigos or Patron. What do you want? Or Clase Azul if you want to.
No, that's like straight. That's fucking. When people ask me for Patron, I go straight to like we have Casamigos. That's all we got.
There you go.
Which one of you said it last time?
He snuck in his pound. It's the retroactive pound. I saw that.
Wait,
I did.
Yeah.
Which one of you said it last time? When people come up and ask you what tequilas you have, it's like, just ask me if I have Casamigos. That's what you're really asking me.
Yeah.
Just ask me that.
What you're getting,
We'll shorten this process.
They literally let me, because I'm not going to say Casamigos. I'm going to ignore Casamigos until the very end. And then they just let me list it like 10 fucking tequilas. And yeah. It's like, nope, don't know that, don't know that, don't know that. If they ask me, hey, what's your recommendation? I have recommendations. I think El Tesoro is pretty good. Flecha, Herradura, Himador. But yeah.
I honestly, I think I'm the biggest hater in fucking the bartending industry. Like, it's like anytime anyone asks me anything, it's like.
For me, when people ask for Casamigos,
No, just, yeah.
immediately
I mean,
just-
like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, I just like, I fucking, I don't know. I'm not made to be a bartender. I'm just too fucking. I'm too
10
fucking
years
hater.
later.
Well, you know.
Wait a minute, but like, what was your story?
This fucker is fucking new. I trained his ass.
Wait, what was the story you
He's
had?
a fucking year
Oh,
old.
sorry.
You said you
I
had
created this
you
monster.
had like a worse interaction.
Oh, fuck, man. I already forgot about it.
Oh my god.
It was I tried to hold it in, but my brain doesn't work that well.
All good. All good.
It was.
I used to be a scrub before I fucking. I fucking thinks he's fucking big shit.
You know what's funny is that if either one of you quit or got fired, you guys would be miserable. Either one of you. Like if
He
one,
might be right.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely right.
it's probably true.
I'm absolutely right.
We'll never admit it.
But first of all, why
You don't
would
have
you
to.
say that?
Huh?
Why would you?
Because he
Why would you
sees
say
the
that?
relationship.
I see the dynamic. I see
Why
the
would you say
I
that?
just want you guys to know, and
I'm
not
saying
look at
that-
you's eyes, there are
I'm saying-
tears. It's a
I'm
single
saying-
tear about to drop.
I'm saying me personally.
The emotion-
Why would you say
No,
that?
I don't wish that on you. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying.
no.
I'm just saying that there's
Why
either
would
one of
you
you.
say that?
Because I want you guys to acknowledge the dynamic and relationship you
All right,
have.
I finally remember the
No, everybody be quiet. Moses remembers the story.
What would happen if I said, hey,
Hey, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
die of tuberculosis?
That doesn't
Take a
exist.
TV shot. I won't.
Shut up.
What
All right.
So a girl walks into a bar.
is this, 1899?
Okay, so like it's like this fool just went on break, and this person comes like can you? She's like, can you make an AMF? And I was like, no, because I was like pissed off. I was like, I'm not fucking making that shit. She's like, AMF, and it's like, and she's like, okay, well, I already forgot the name of the other one. Oh, Long Island. She's like, it's like, yeah, fine, I'll fucking make goddamn Long Island.
It's literally the same drink.
I know, but I didn't want to fucking. I didn't want to.
All right.
So say something about the AMF.
The
That's like,
AMF is the thing that no. Yeah,
I get it.
The AMF is the college mojito.
yeah. So like I make. I feel
Once
like
you make
yeah.
one for one person,
Exactly.
you gotta make 50.
It's because it's
Don't
blue.
want to fucking
That's why I try to tell everyone stop making these drinks.
Yeah, because it's colorful. That's what it is. It's because it's colorful. It's blue.
So I
Yeah.
tell her, I was like, yeah, I can make. I was like, yeah. I was like, it kind of romantic. And then so I'm making that. She's like, can you make a redhead slut? I'm like, oh. I was like, no, I don't know what that
Jesus
is.
Christ.
And I was like,
Dude.
no, I know you. And you would have made it because you're a fucking goddamn piece of shit.
college bars.
All right, yeah. Stop getting that mentality. So she comes up here and she's like, I was like, I don't know what that is. So I start making the thing. She like holds her phone. She's like, yo, this is a redhead slut. I was like, we don't have Jaeger. And I was just like, and so she goes back to whoever she was. She's like, oh, Sam, have that. And then she goes back. She's like, oh, just take a rum and coke. I was like, thank God, a rum and goddamn coke is
That's something I know.
God.
Somebody asked me for a pink pussy shot, which I haven't
What the fuck
heard.
is that?
I haven't heard that since we worked at fucking Carla's.
I'm trying to think.
And
It's
yeah.
What is it? What's the
Honestly, dude, I don't fucking remember. I just know what the ingredients we didn't have.
vodka, cran, watermelon schnapps. I haven't made it in like 6 years, but I'll never forget it. Exactly.
I thought it was what I saw was butterscotch.
What?
Butterscotch schnapps.
Butterscotch.
Not for a pink pussy.
Butterscotch.
nothing pink about that.
Dog,
Is that a slippery
I've
nipple?
had, my restaurant has butterscotch schnapps.
Buttery nipple.
One bottle for the
Well,
entire
either way, I
2.5
didn't make it
years
for
I've
it.
been working.
Christ.
There's no one's ever
Let me
used
tell you
it.
something. Boom. The king of the unused Galliano, baby.
If you ever hear Fernando say,
Galliano.
"Let me tell you something," it's always bad advice.
Oh.
Galliano. You know what Galliano?
I know what
I
it is.
can't remember the last time I saw a
Oh, Rusty
Galliano.
Nail.
Nail.
I think someone did put me on a Rusty Nail one time.
There's a certain
You
type
don't
of
need
person.
Galliano for a rusty nail.
That's Galliano, right? Rusty
Drambuie.
Nez, Galliano with
Drambuie and Scotch.
Drambuie.
That's a rusty
I
nail.
thought it was
Galliano, it's a different like old school fucking one of those cocktails that's
I'm
in
glad
that realm.
Fernando's school.
It's in the realm of one of those other old school drinks that no one drinks anymore with the Galliano, but it's not the rusty nail. Rusty nail is Scotch and
Rusty Nail is Drambuie
and
but
Scotch.
what else?
Scotch.
Scotch. Oh, okay. You're right.
So I'll give you. Okay. So I'm gonna admit this. Like,
This
I've
is why he's Fernando number one.
Wait, hold on. I just gotta say something real
Why he's
quick.
Fernando number one.
If you're one of those people that orders college type drinks and shots, and you're not at a college bar,
How do you know that you're ordering a college type drink?
because you know,
Because
you
well,
know,
no,
listen,
you
you know.
think that's just normal.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing,
not
like,
and that's when you
21
profile.
people just turned 21.
He profiled.
So now, like,
He was
it's that kind
no,
of
he
shit.
he does the same. It's like, oh, you're ordering these drinks. Let me see your IDs. Like that's what he does. Like
Actually, yeah, that's the thing. Like a lot of it
ID
is just
first.
all of a sudden people have turned 21. They, for some reason, everyone's asking for Long Island's,
Yeah.
fucking.
Well, it's the
they're
same
told
reason
it's a
someone
official
orders
drink.
a Casamigos. It's just the name.
Yeah.
They got
We're
that.
absolutely
They got
Long Island
that
gets
apart.
Batman.
Remember
But
the
I
name.
know, like, I've seen regulars that are like 45, 50-year-old men that order Long Islands. Why? I don't know why.
Well, because
you gotta
Long
get hooked
Island
at-
is an old drink.
Yeah.
you get
That's
hooked
how
to- you
it
get
is.
hooked to that at a certain
That's
point.
why college kids don't order it. They want the AMF because they
It's
think
fruity,
it's better.
yeah, yeah.
It's not better.
It's literally
the
just
exact same
anything
cocktail.
with blue curacao.
You're switching out Coke
Coke.
for Sprite and you're making it blue. That's
Yeah.
the only fucking difference.
That's why I didn't do it.
Exact same thing.
Make your Long Island, though.
I'll do that. Yeah, no, I probably should have. No, I think, honestly, if this fool wouldn't fucking make every fucking drink anyone ever asked for, I would have just been like, no, I can't make that.
You just want him to say no more.
Just say no.
I'm actually that way at my bar too. It's like, well, I'm not way
Depends
because
on-
I do.
Just say no.
Because like
Let him
I,
speak.
well, no, I was like I have to do, I have to do like all of like the inventory shit in my bar. So like when fucking a piece of a Casamigos bottle is like, what is this missing? And it's like, well, people aren't really following specs because they're just kind of making shit to what the actual customer likes. And so like there's this argument constantly with like management where they're just like, well, we want you guys to make everything to spec, only make the drinks that our restaurant tells you to make because we want them to be able to walk into any bar, and not any bar, but any of these restaurants and order the same thing. It's like, don't you want people to come to us because they like the drinks we make? Like, kind of, yes.
Yes, but no.
But no, because now we don't really, there's no way to account for every quarter ounce that you put into this drink. And it's like, fuck off, dude. But,
Then just give us a set menu and say these are the only cocktails we can
and we
make.
are robots. We will make these drinks and only these drinks.
No, they literally, if that's
not a
what they
robot.
want, they need to switch to that.
Yeah.
Any restaurant, establishment, or whatever, if they only want to be able to account for everything that they say you're supposed to be using based off of their menu, then you need to have a blanket statement of we're only making these cocktails, have it on the menu,
Yeah.
have the server say it, have the bartender say it. Say,
Yeah.
you know what, we're only going to give you these 8 drinks because these are the only ones that we feel like keeping in inventory of.
Yeah.
So you can't have it both ways.
Right, and that's the thing is like we
You know?
brought that up to manager, like, well, it just feels like really like a lot to kind of like limit like the. It's like, well, that's
Then
what
why
you
are you
want us to
limiting
do.
us?
You want us to limit it because like when someone comes and asks for a paper plane, there's no way for me to account everything that goes into a paper plane. But I'll make the fuck out of it and they'll enjoy it and they'll be like, what is this? Why is this missing? And it's like, yo,
We don't have that issue because nobody takes fucking goddamn
The ingredients.
yeah, nobody fucking takes that shit.
oh no.
I hate places that do that kind of inventory.
Don't put that on the record.
I told you about this a long time ago, but I met a guy at one of my bars. He came in. He said he was
What's his
working.
name? Do you like him?
Gary.
We'll call him Gary.
Oh, cool.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
Gary?
So he came in and he was a lawyer. He said he was working with one of his clients to patent this technology device that will automatically weigh the bottles for inventory to make
I've
inventorying
heard
a
about
lot
this several times
easier.
throughout the years.
And I was like, at first I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. Cool. I talked with him, and he reinforced like that's fucking stupid. And the more I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, that's fucking terrible. It'll be like an automatic shelving system. When you put the bottle down, it'll automatically log it into the inventory of how much was poured and how much is left and this and that. While in theory sounds cool, it just makes it such a headache and will create more problems down the road for places like yours where they're very like adamant about making things fucking flush across the
Why
board.
is bottle 47 half an ounce light? I don't fucking know. I didn't work that shift. You know,
Yeah.
that's where it incorporates all of
crazy things.
those
I
issues.
sit with like my bar manager, who she bless her soul, she doesn't really care that much. But because she has to report.
I know what that means.
Yeah, no, she's great. No, that
He
was
didn't
a
say
genius.
bless her heart. He said
No,
bless
that
her
was
soul.
a genius. Bless
Okay.
her soul
Yeah.
because she has to report like these management people, and like she has to actually, if there's like a gap of variance in like what is accounted for and what we counted, like she has to like make up an explanation. Like, I guess this week they over poured tequila into like margaritas, and she has to write that shit out and make a report. And I'm just like, yo, this shit's so fucking dumb. We're a
I'm not
fucking
feeling
bar. Shit happens.
Here's what I want to know.
Yeah.
It's like, I used to be a bar manager. Hush, hush.
Hush, hush.
I would take a fucking liter of fucking Evan Williams.
Yeah, of course you did.
There's that name.
And then I'm like,
I told you what you
I'm
like.
just gonna replace it over at fucking Ralph's.
Never
It's
fucking never
75
let.
milliliters.
Oh.
I'm like, God damn it, man. What the fuck is going on
We knew
here?
somebody that would take
Can
bottles
you
from
cut
work.
this, please?
It's fine. You don't work there anymore.
No, I don't work there anymore. But like, that's the fucking first thing I realized. I'm like, oh shit.
But honestly, unless you really pay attention, you do not know the difference between a liter bottle and a 750
Oh,
milliliter
for sure.
bottle. It's insane.
Well, we had issues with
I mean,
people.
it's the size.
No, if you're really looking at it, but most people don't.
Oh, you mean non-industry?
Yeah, even
Yeah,
some people in
they
the
give
industry.
you-
People
they
are just
give
like,
you
I'm gonna figure it
liters?
out.
Yeah.
Why is
Wow.
this? No, literally, like we'll like,
Really?
bro,
Yeah.
like the vendors will
You
send
know that
us
shit?
like vendors will send
Well,
like
the vendors send you that shit because they don't feel like looking for it in the inventory.
yeah, no, they'll
Or
be, yeah.
they just don't have
Okay,
it.
so
So
here-
they'll send you a
Or
750.
I'm saying is like
you know.
my coworkers would be like, why is the Casamigos Repo running out so fast this week? And it's like because this week we got 750 milliliters and we usually do
Okay,
later.
so
what I
okay.
meant was the
people
moment
that-
you pick up the bottle, you're like, this feels lighter.
Yeah, you
Even if it's
should.
full,
You should.
this feels lighter. It's a,
So we're
it's
all
a smaller
bartenders
bottle.
here, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
What
pretend
the
to be.
fuck?
actually,
You've
I'm
been
about
doing
to-
this shit for an hour.
Okay.
Well,
Well, yeah, I'm just making sure. Okay, so who has actually taken
He's
bottles?
fucking.
Shut your mouth. Who here has actually taken bottles from work?
No one's
Did
gonna
I-
say
did
that
I-
shit.
Oh, I'll say it. Did I still work there, or was it
No,
my
no, just like
severance
just
payment?
in general. Like it does like I'm not saying like
only once,
Okay.
and it was because that location was closing.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did when it was closing.
And they didn't tell us they were closing. They lied to us for weeks. Our checks were late, or they bounced. Things weren't looking right. And
I'm
then
just like-
at the end, I took 2 bags and I filled them.
oh no, I would have done the same
and I
thing.
walked out, and one of my friends was sitting at the bar, and I gave him 2 bottles, and I was like, "Hey, this is for you." I fuck that place.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Plus, I knew that was the one thing that if
I'm
they
leaving here
tried
with
to,
something.
if they exactly,
I did too.
exactly. But I also knew that was the one thing that even after they tried to sell the business off, you know, because we're closing because it didn't work or whatever, you can't make me bring the alcohol back.
Yeah.
Nope.
If I take anything else, I'd have to bring it back. And sure enough, that's what they did. Everybody who took like kitchen appliances and this and that, they called and emailed them and were like, oh, you have to bring that back and this and that. We have you on
Back
camera
anyway.
taking this
I
and
don't
that.
care.
They'll have you on
Like, I
camera
was like,
filling 2
you can come
bags
get
with
that
liquor.
shit from my goddamn apartment. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. They had me on camera filling 2 bags full of liquor. I didn't get contacted once because I can't bring the liquor back.
No, you can't.
Can't bring it
Well,
back.
yeah.
Alright, what about y'all though?
I've never done it. I've never done it.
I've only done it like when the place was closing and they
Yeah.
said, "Yo, come get this shit." Kind of. Or my last place, I worked there for like 7 years. I was no longer working there, and they did some shit like that. Like the girls that were still working there, they pretty much didn't tell them they were closing until like maybe a couple weeks, and so there was like, "Fuck it." We are literally getting rid of all of their alcohol. So like they were just literally just giving out shots of 42
Into the mic, into the mic.
Clase Azul. They were like giving out shots of that to everybody. So I was a partaker in that.
No, I mean it all
Yeah.
like that's. Like,
But not like while I'm working at that spot. I haven't taken a bottle thus far. How about you?
I've never taken anything as I was. I mean, unless the manager was specifically said, "Oh, you can take this." Like,
Yeah.
because like there's like bottles where they're just like we can't sell this. You can just take
Oh yeah.
It's like and like that's like the thing. But I've never just been like in our inventory and been like, I'm gonna take all this shit.
Alcohol me.
No, I'm just like there's just like it's, I don't know. There's been an issue with like people in our job. They're just like doing that and just like.
Just taking bottles.
That's different.
Yeah,
That's
That's
bold.
different. Yeah,
just like-
that's
it's-
different.
You know, fuck up. I don't understand how hard it is.
Oh no, but it also just fucked up our whole thing. So.
That's the reason why I fucking, because I used to be a bar manager over at my old job.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it was the leader. So I go in, and I'm like, oh shit,
Sounds
I'll
like a
take.
pretty important
I'll
thing for
take.
you to know. As
And
bar
then
manager.
all of a sudden,
Bar
like, I
manager.
come in, I'm like, I go to the Ralph's, I'm like, I fucking buy it, and I'm like, oh shit, it's smaller than what it is.
No, I just
So that's when I was like, ah, shit. So I bought 2, and then I had to fucking, I had to fucking refill them in a fucking,
Yeah.
yeah, because like, I was horny at the time.
You're always horny, bro.
Wait, what are the horns?
Exactly. What the fuck? Exactly. You said he's always
He
brought this up. Nothing.
I was looking at some chicks. Why are you laughing? It's not funny.
Just wondering how that led to you and a Ralph's getting a 750 milliliter.
Yeah.
Not funny.
There was no connection there. He was just like, yeah, I did this because I was holding nuts.
Fernando, you know you're in the fucking multiverse.
He's like, it's like.
I don't know.
It all happened because I was horny.
I was refilling
I was a guy
because I was
I
horny.
couldn't get it. Yeah.
That's like you're because I got high. You was like because I was horny. Because I was horny.
I've never taken anything that was like not explicitly like.
I was gonna replace it. I didn't know it was fucking.
I'm not even.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking
You've
about
only
you.
taken things that weren't in inventory. That's
I
yeah.
was gonna replace it.
You're just like you feel so guilty about it. You're
I'm not guilty. It's like, again, 750 milliliter versus a liter.
And he was horny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the horny part actually, you know.
Let's connect all these dots.
Right. It all makes sense. It all actually makes sense.
What time do I gotta go to work?
It's
Oh,
so-
yeah, we're
About
not
7:30.
Yeah, it's 7:30.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that sounds like as good a time as any to go ahead and wrap this up. So,
Indeed.
thank you
Definitely
both.
wrap it up because he's horny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hang on.
But I will.
I want to make that the title of this one. I'm not
Because I
gonna
was
lie.
horny.
Yeah, wrap it up because he's horny. That's a good
guys
title for that.
for
episode.
coming
Well,
out
you
here.
know, I told Nando like this was gonna be the most unhinged.
Which Nando did you tell?
You.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Other Nando.
Yeah.
Nando won.
Yeah, he did.
No, this was.
I tried to tell you how unhinged this is.
Yeah, this would. Oh
I don't
man,
think
the
anyone
most
will
unhinged.
describe this as hinged.
At all. No.
It's still epic and fucking
Like,
wonderful.
no, this guy's about to go to work and he's gonna.
Oh shit!
In true industry fashion.
Yes,
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm pretty much done on that.
Yeah.
Y'all got anything else?
I love y'all, man. This is
Yeah,
great.
no, this is great.
Yeah, thank you again for coming
Thank
on,
you,
guys.
guys.
Yeah,
This
Thank
is
you again
fun.
for coming on.
You know, you get this every night.
I gotta get some cocaine.
Explicit drugs used on this podcast. We at the industry perspective do not promote the use of illicit drugs.
Perspective, so there's got to be
Some of us
some.
do.
Yeah.
I'll do it publicly.
Okay.
Yeah, don't speak for me.
All right. Well, on our Patreon, we'll discuss.
Patreon. What the fuck are you talking about? I saw your fucking logo, man. This shit. The fuck you doing fucking improve yourself? Ding the bell.
Alright, that's it. Bye, everybody. We'll see you later.
That's the.
Oh man, that was interesting.